He's a nice piece of crumpet.
Regal seems like he's getting a little steamed around the knickers.
By the way, that was a little English term I used in connection to Regal's spotlight.
Knickers, too.
Yeah, that was great.
Thank you.
Anyway, here come the Holly. Hardcore Crash set for action.
One fall. Making their way to Mobile, Alabama. Out of combined weight of 464 pounds. Crash and Hardcore Holly.
Albert picked up the win for the World Wrestling Federation earlier on. Second matchup of the night, WWF Battle versus the Alliance continues tonight. Live on Heat.
Crash Holly racing the engine in honor of Bob Hardcore Holly.
At a combined weight of 543 pounds. Sean O'Hara and Chuck Palumbo.
Former WCW Tag Team Champions, of course, those titles held by The Undertaker and Kane, who also have the WWF Tag Team titles. But I'll tell you, Palumbo and O'Hara just a bit away from being bona fide superstars in the sports entertainment industry. These kids are for real.
Well, these guys have a ton of potential, but potential don't mean a whole lot if you don't do anything with it.
So it's Palumbo and O'Hara set to take on Hardcore Holly and Crash Holly. And Hardcore going to start things off for the WWF against Chuck Palumbo. Hardcore Holly busy in his spare time now, as we understand the latest issue of the Raw magazine.
Yeah, Bob's been a racer since 1992. And just so you know, Michael,
It's an auto racer.
yes, not an eraser like, you know, rubbing out mistakes, which he may just rub out Chuck Palumbo and Sean O'Hara tonight.
Palumbo with a big right hand, but Hardcore Holly spends his weekends in Virginia. Oh, got a big right hand. And Palumbo in control of this matchup over Hardcore Holly. Still to come tonight, Lance Storm is in action. You'll see Scotty 2 Hottie as well, plus a big interview with Commissioner Regal and Tajiri. Plenty for the commissioner to say right here live tonight on Sunday Night Heat.
Could tell that was coming. That was real smart by Palumbo. Let's kick off Bob Holly.
Well, he did just that, and Hardcore Holly hammered away on Chuck Palumbo. Now the slaps, embarrassing Palumbo, center of the ring, and there ain't too many men in the WWF today, or the Alliance for that matter, as tough as Hardcore Holly.
Yeah, that's why it wasn't too smart on Palumbo's part. Make him upset.
Lateral press kick out by Palumbo.
I think Palumbo's IQ is about the same as his shoe size.
Talk about that new show, WWF Access, last night debuting on TNN.
Hey, I got a
Look
little
out.
sidebar.
Off the spine buster.
Little sidebar here.
Yeah?
Why do lions in Africa go around licking each other's rear ends, Michael? To get the taste of the natives out of their mouths.
Palumbo and O'Hara in control now of Crash Holly. I have no idea what you just said. Don't want to know. As O'Hara rolls into the cover with the hook of the leg. Hardcore Holly breaks up the 3 count. I'll tell you, we're talking about Access, though, last night on TNN, 10 o'clock, 9 Central each Saturday night. The debut last night, Rob Van Dam, the hardcore champion, was on the telephone. And I'll tell you, Rob Van Dam was legitimately concerned about the injury Jeff Hardy suffered on SmackDown this past Thursday night. Jeff Hardy going for the Swanton, went through a table, severely bruised ribs for Jeff Hardy.
It's a terrible and tragic injury for Jeff Hardy. He's right now at the peak of his career. He can't afford to have an injury like that. And, you know, let's face it. We all want to win, we all want to compete, but we're all human beings, and we know that everybody's out there to do a job, and I think Rob, he showed that last night on the show with Access.
Palumbo off the suplex. Here's the hook, and like they have him now, kick out after 2. Going to be an interesting situation tomorrow night on Raw as War Live, 9/8 Central on TNN. Will it be Rob Van Dam versus Raven for the hardcore title? 2 Alliance members going at each other. Will that happen tomorrow night? We saw Raven take control of an opportunity on SmackDown Thursday.
Do you think that Steve Austin has worked up the Alliance members so much so it's almost detrimental now to the Alliance where they're screwing against each other?
Well, perhaps Austin leadership by example, and I think each member of the Alliance trying to one-up the other to try to get into good graces with Stone Cold Steve Austin. And here's Palumbo. O'Hara doing a great job keeping Crash away from his partner.
Crash Holly's got to make that tag. He's been trying and trying to make that tag in vain. Hardcore Holly gets in there, all hell's going to break loose.
Big clothesline by Chuck Palumbo. Here's the cover. Palumbo with hair as Hardcore Holly breaks up the 3 count. Yet again, and Palumbo becoming frustrated with the continual interference of Hardcore Holly.
Well, that clothesline, there was no reason to that. Crash Holly's short enough already without Palumbo taking his head off.
WWF referee Mike Sparks working this matchup. Another one between the World Wrestling Federation and the Alliance. Crash Holly is taking a tremendous amount of punishment. Floats to the cover. Kicks out after 2 is Crash. I'll tell you got to give Crash credit. Tremendous resilience to be in control of this matchup right here. Trying to kick out of every cover that Palumbo and Hare throw his way.
And doing the smart thing. He's trying to make that tag. It is called a tag team match after all.
Big shot to the face by Crash Holly. Hitting it to his cousin Hardcore.
Come on.
Desperation maneuver. Oh, tornado DDT off the second rope for Crash. And now Crash needs to make a tag.
Make the tag, Crash. Come on.
Referee begins to count. Chuck Palumbo seeing cobwebs after that tornado DDT. Sean O'Hare walks in, as does Hardcore Holly. Crash struggling in the corner. Here comes Hardcore. Here comes O'Hare. He got down by Hardcore. Another one to Palumbo. And Hardcore Holly is smoking. I tell you, Hardcore Holly, when he gets the momentum going out, he's hard to stop. Oh, look out. Palumbo up off the ropes by Hardcore Holly. Nobody home. Palumbo's going to pay.
It might be. It could be. It was.
A shot by Hardcore Holly. O'Hare is
the best drop kick in the business.
Up underneath the chin for Hardcore Holly to Sean O'Hare. And Hardcore is all fired up on heat. Cover. There's 2. And Palumbo breaks up the 3 count. Competitive matchup between the WWF and the Alliance on Sunday Night Heat. Here this week, Crash Holly, top rope O'Hare in La La Land.
One off the top rope. Crash over to Palumbo.
Palumbo bouncing off the turnbuckle, and Crash Holly in control. Hardcore as well. Here comes O'Hare. A reversal. Palumbo kick to the face. Oh, look out. Crash caught up top rope. O'Hare follows it up with a big clothesline. Here's the cover. They have him. There's 2.
Oh,
Did he get
kicked
him?
out.
No, Crash just kicked out before a count of 3. Tremendous resilience by Crash Holly as Palumbo and Hardcore go at it at ringside. Crash up over the top, kick to the midsection. O'Hare missed with a cllothesline. Face first goes O'Hare. They Crash in control. Palumbo with the right hand. Here's the roll up by Sean O'Hare. Referee distracted by Hardcore, though. Down into the cover. There's 2. He's got it. Chuck Palumbo had a hold of Hardcore Holly. And O'Hare picks up the win over Crash.
And I think O'Hare had a little bit of Crash's tights.
Palumbo. Big win for the Alliance. O'Hare and Palumbo here this week on Sunday Night Heat.